Well, let me give you a general periodization of Western philosophy so that you can see where Hellenistic philosophy fits into the overall scheme of philosophy. So, essentially, the term philosophy is introduced and invented by Greek philosophers, and that's what we take the origin of the field and the study to be. From roughly the 5th century BCE, this is a Roman numeral 5, and this stands for before the Common Era, so these are negative dates. And when I use a capital Roman numeral like that, it means that century, 5th century. So 499 to 400 BC. And that period of ancient Greek and Roman philosophy, Greco-Roman philosophy, lasts about 1,000 years, from about the 5th century BC to the 5th century of the Common Era, AD. After that, we have what we call medieval philosophy from about another 1,000-year period, from about the 5th century AD or CE to the 15th century. Then Renaissance and early modern philosophy in the 15th century through about the 18th century. Finally, modern philosophy, 19th century, 20th century, and the present. Okay, and we offer courses in all of these periods of philosophy, but I'm going to expand this now to talk about a period. Okay, so break down Greek and Roman philosophy into several periods, beginning with an archaic period where we don't really have philosophy proper yet, but we have what we call wisdom traditions. Thank you. And this includes even works of epic poets like Homer and Hesiod, the so-called seven sages, lawgivers, people like Solon, etc. The earliest people that other Greek philosophers called Greek philosophy, although they themselves didn't use the term, people like Thales, Anaximander, Anaximenes, Anaxagoras, a bunch of other Anax people, Parmenides, Empedocles, Democritus, etc. Then the period of classical Greek philosophy where the term is invented, used, and considered. This activity centers around Socrates and the Socratic circle, people like Antisthenes, Aristippus, and so on. And then Plato, who founds a school of philosophy called the Academy. Among the pupils in that school are Aristotle. It's at the death of Aristotle that we start the Hellenistic age of Greek philosophy. That's 322 BC, so if you need an exact date, we say it starts at 322 BC, and goes to roughly, in the Greek period, the 1st century BC. And this includes figures like Diogenes of Sinope, the Cynic, the Stoics, Cyrenaics, Epicurus and other Epicureans, Zeno of Citium, the founder of the school of Stoicism, Stoicism itself, Pyrrho, the founder of a skeptical school called Pyrrhonian skepticism, academic skepticism, Carneades, and so on. By the way, I'll make all these slides available to you so you don't have to copy out all these names and dates and so forth. Then we have another phase of Hellenistic philosophy when this Greek philosophy is absorbed by and translated into Roman thought and Latin, the Latin language. And here we have figures like Lucretius, a didactic epic poet writing about Epicureanism, Philodemus, Cicero, Seneca, whose works, Cicero and Seneca, some of whose full works, entire works we'll be reading, Epictetus, that Stoic slave I mentioned, Marcus Aurelius, that Stoic emperor I mentioned, and then people like Plutarch. And then after the period that this course deals with, there is still more ancient philosophy with late ancient philosophy, Neoplatonism, Neo-Aristotelianism, Neo-Pythagoreanism, and essentially revival and commentary on the older schools before we get into the period that we call medieval philosophy.